buckets out, actually I think a couple days ago, and you can see the drip, and you can see that we have almost 2/3 of a bucket. That is a nice drip. I have no idea what's coming in the pump house in the shack, but it's good to see. Again, amazing. 4 days ago, it was driving snowstorm. Just again, amazing weather. Very foggy today. Unfortunately, I don't know how much sap is in here, but unfortunately it's going to go up to +16. We don't really want +16. You can see how foggy it is. Here's another bucket over here. It usually puts out about 10 buckets. People can come and see the drip, and also we can see the drip. So again, I think you can see the level there. That's maybe 3 inches or so. And again, see how much drip that's happening. Not as much. Well, that doesn't look like it is. Well, there's a drip sort of starting, but certainly not like the other big maple that we just saw. So I'll go in the shack and take a look at the fire pit, get that ready, and Al said we have 500 gallons, so it's not a lot. It would be half a day maybe. We'll see what's up. I'll just go around the back and open the doors. Goes Chippy's already up this morning. The gravity tank, that is closed, so that's a good sign. It means that gravity tank is full. So obviously a bit yesterday came in and he was able to put it up there. So we'll see, go in the pump here and see what's up here. Looking at the lines, very little coming in the lines. Again, it's probably only 3-4 degrees with this fog. Again, it's supposed to be 17 today, so it'll be quite a change. However, nothing much here. Well, again, one of the things I do in the morning is I clean out this fire pit, and you can see there's a lot of ash way back up in there. I guess you can't see, but there are channels, and the channels get filled with soot. So this is a big brush. It's got about 8-10 feet behind me, and what I do is I push this way back in, and then I lift it up and put it on the back of shelves for the channels, and I rub it back and forth, and a black soot comes off. Again, anything to keep the furnace as clear as possible makes the heat better. So that's what we're taking a look. As I said earlier on, this is going to be the 6th boil. You can see how much wood that we've used. This is actually the 11th or 12th day since we've started, and again, oh, I just see Chippy over there. 6-day boil. And again, unfortunately, I say it's all been golden. We would love to get some amber, but as I said in one of the earlier days, it was 79. The grade was 79, which is definitely golden, and then it went up to 92, which is really golden. We would like it to get under 75 so we can start doing amber. So this is the less glamorous part of maple syrup, taking out all the ashes from the previous boil, and I'm gonna get another good bucket full without a doubt, and then we'll start the process for the next boil. As I said, this will be boil 6, and boil 7 will be similar process. There we go. I'll turn this off. You know, I looked at the wood pile this morning and I thought there's been some activity here. So Al just showed up and I said, "You used some wood?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Yesterday," again, I was there at a birthday celebration, so I didn't come out. He said, "Yesterday they boiled 110 liters." So he said the sap was just keeping on running in. So this is not the 6th day. This will be the 7th day. So now we'll get my one match going. See if I can get a good fire started, and Not sure how much came in, but that's really great. Now, the down part of it, it was mostly golden. And I'm going to ask him, I hear the pump going back on, I'll go and ask him how much you got in. So we're trying to get a little fire here and clean a little persnickety. Yeah. My one match is not going to be working too well. Get some heat. Think about 10 matches. So I think we're good. I'm going to turn this off and get boiling. So as I'm sitting here, I'm thinking this is a pretty good seat, pretty good vantage point. For one thing, in front of me I can see the thermometer, and I can see that it's probably at 4. I'm waiting. We just pulled off 2 buckets, which is quite nice. And then to my right, I can see red and blue. So when I take a look at the red, I know that there's a 25% safety zone. Safety zone means 25% going over the top or 25% too low. So I can see the blue. The blue would indicate how much sap is in the up top tank. And I'm looking over to here now, and I can see that it says 4.9 inches and 17% of the gravity tank is filled. So anyway, so we'll just sit here. Al just brought the bucket back just in case, but it'll be another 25 minutes. But again, a good vantage point on this side. I see the level of the gravity tank, and I can see the thermometer, the temperature. And chipmunks galore outside today. Nice little run on this the smaller line, I think. Oop, I was hoping a little more than that. You can see that coming through, still coming through. There's an end to it. I don't like to see the lines dip, but again, sometimes they can't be tightened that much because there's so much liquid in it. But that was a good little run. Here's another little run going to come in about 2 or 3 seconds, I think. Here it comes, the line's coming. There you go. Still running. Good. It was a nice run. Again, when you think of this, it's got to be again 40 to 1, so I need a lot of runs like that in order to get one run. So here comes a little more. There's a little more. It looks like it's running nicely, actually. I'll wait for one more run. Downy and hairy woodpeckers are outside. I have to check out and see if it was a big downy or a small hairy. I would love to know what the DNA difference is in those two. Anyway, these are running. Going to get one more little bit, and here it comes. This is actually a little bit, and I noticed that there are flies out, and there are mosquitoes. I saw a worker bee, but I have not seen a butterfly. I anticipate seeing that soon. Anyway, that's it. So earlier on in the season, like, we were doing lines, making sure the lines were straight, and I think I came upon this and said this is what's called a ladder. It's a collection point from all these lines that go in front of me all the way back there and all the way back there. All those trees, sap comes into here, and it again goes in here. I think you can see it bubbling and gurgling. So the sap is coming in here. When it gets sufficient sap, it's going to go up that line, going to shoot up that line, and then it's going to go right down to the shack. Right down to the shack. There are several ways of collecting it. One of them might be just straight in with a line, but another one is an octopus, and it has tentacles, as you can see. But I can see now the sap shooting up, and it collects enough down here. As you can see, I can even hear it gurgling and bubbling, and I can even see from this big tree here, I can see the sap coming in through that. So it's a good sap day. You know, it's 17 degrees. It's just so hot. I have no idea what's going to happen. Tonight's supposed to be +8 or 9. That's not good for the overall picture. But anyway, this I was concerned about the ladder, whether it was working well. It seems to be gurgling nicely. And again, when it gets so much, there it goes right up to the top, and it's going to go down where Al is, down in the shack. Anyway, pretty cool. Again, a beauty day. Just a gorgeous day. Should be fishing. So once again, this is the major line that I just showed you that's coming from the ladder. But also this line, oh, you can see coming stuff through. This line is also now going to be a recipient of all the side plastic, whatever, that's coming through. And you can see this this big tree is shooting stuff up. So all along here, where you see all the plastic lines, if you can through there, all these plastic lines are also meeting in this big pipe and going to the shed. Watch this stuff going through. Again, a busy day. Oh, and then again it's coming through here too. Pretty neat. Thank you, Mother Nature. It's pretty neat. So again, with 135 acres of bush, and it's a long way off. You can see a way down in the hope you can down there. You can see the shack, and you can see the steam coming off. And what a quiet bush at the moment. Just incredible. There no deer at the moment. Don't see anything. Haven't seen any wild turkey. Haven't heard of pileated, but it's going to awaken. It's no problem. There we go. He's taking the filter apart, and this is after 7 buckets. So after 77 liters filling, trying to filter 77 liters, you can see those are actually white filters, and you can see, I guess it's called sand, what comes through with maple syrup. So again, if you don't filter it properly, I guess you're getting all that comes in your drinks too. So that's quite an amazing. So take that off. You can see down there. You can see where the filter was. It's got a quarter to a half inch of sand. It's called. So if you don't do that, again, he was having trouble filtering because there was such a buildup.
Yeah, it's like, it looks just like sugar sand, we call it. So yeah. It's a niter.
Anyway, pretty cool. Thank you. So we started around 8:30. It's now around 4. You can still see saps coming in all 3 lines. We don't have enough to boil anymore, so we're going to just boil what we have and shut the furnace down for today. I'm saying Al's going to have the pump on all night. Trees don't go 24 hours straight all the time. They get tired, so it'll be interesting to see what it is. But again, it turned out to be a good syrup day, an incredible spring day, and it's not even spring. We're only not even the first full week of March, but I think that'll be it for now.